and welcome back to Barbells and Beauty, and today we're going to be doing a wear test of the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I of course have L10, the lightest shade I can find, and as in other videos that I have, I've got a swatch here on my arm. It's only been on about 5 minutes and it's still not 100% dry, but you can kind of see. This is what it looks like when it's mostly dry. This little bit right here is all the way dry. This still, you can see it's still shiny. And let's put on a little bit here. It's a little less than I put on. There. And you can kind of see if it oxidizes. And as you can see, it does oxidize just a little bit. As do pretty much every CoverGirl foundation I have ever had. So yep, it does oxidize just a little bit. Okay, and let's see, on Ulta's website, a foundation line that comes matte formula that isn't drying or cakey. The formula is developed with Flexi Hold technology that creates a strong yet flexible, firm film on skin for durability and comfort, while the mattifying powders absorb oil and minimize pores for a soft, matte, flawless finish, up to 12 hours of wear. It's got, of course, the one standard fluid ounce, and at least on the Ulta website, it is $11.49. I'm sure if you searched around, you can probably find it a little cheaper elsewhere. So, I've already got my face primed with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Say that 3 times real fast. So let's just get it going. First I'm going to kind of blend what's on my arm out because, as you can see, I've got a scrub top on. I'm going to work. It is almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:05 right now. In the evening, I picked up a shift at the nursing home, although God knows why. I could have had a day off and just sat around and did nothing. I'm not that bright, apparently. So, I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit. You can see me put this on. You can't see my little sign. It says, could spring really be here? It's been, actually, almost nice these last couple days. So, color me shocked. I mean, it was almost normal temperatures today. It is a sloppy mess, but I'm not freezing my butt off when I go outside. So, I of course forgot my little palette, so I'm just going to use the back of my hand. I put about 1.5 pumps out. Now, I have worn this several times. I have extensive notes on how this looks, how it wears, and I will tell you all that when I get home in the morning. So let's get to going here. It is always just a little bit yellower than I wish it was. That's one thing, CoverGirl, you know, a lot of their foundations, they just tend to be a lot yellower than I wish. And I wish they would extend their shade range just a little bit more on both ends of the spectrum. I'm going to switch to my Standout Beauty Sponge. I love this for just kind of smoothing everything out. Just going to put just a touch more here on my chin. I always have a lot of redness right here on the tip of my chin. Okay, zoom you guys in. Okay, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. You can see, well, if my camera would cooperate, you can see what it looks like on my skin. And that's just a pump and a half, and just like what was left over on the tip of the bottle, extra on my chin here. I'd say it's a nice medium coverage. And medium coverage is pretty much what I like to go for. I find that on my slightly older skin, if I get too much coverage, all it does is just cake up on my face. So let's see, it is just after 9 o'clock. I'm going to get the rest of my makeup on, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, everything is on. Yeah, I kind of went dark and dramatic today. I'm going to the nursing home. There are a bunch of old people. They're mostly going to be sleeping, so I'm like, heck with it. I'm going dark and dramatic and just being like, pow. Everything on my face will be listed below, so if you're interested in this eye look, I'll let you know down below what I put on. Everything blended out beautifully on top of it. It sets down gorgeously, and I cannot tell you if I'm going to be able to do like a midnight check-in. It is now 9:24 in the evening. Hopefully around 1, 2 in the morning, I'll be able to do a mini check-in. I cannot guarantee that. If I do, I'll just be filming on my phone. And otherwise, I've got to go downstairs, get a little something to eat, pack something to eat, get ready to go to work. Because I'm not that bright to say no to picking up extra shifts. Although, next week when I get that paycheck, I'll be all like, that's why I picked up the extra shift. So I will see you, if not like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I will definitely see you by around 6:30 in the morning. So I'll see you then. Okay, sorry I did not get anything recorded while I was work. It is, let's see if I can get my watch to work. Is that gonna show? Well, I'm supposed to say 6:10. There, 6:10, haha. Got it to show. I really have not had a chance to look at my foundation. Because, man, everybody and their dog decided we're going to put their coat light on today. So, yeah. Did not blot, I have not powdered, I've not done anything. So, I've had this on for, what, 9 hours now? Something like that. So, let's just zoom in. As you can see, my nose is kind of oily. And it did collect just a little right there, but some of that I think is also a little bit of the sunscreen that I'd had on earlier. It did not do too bad in my wrinkles. It's creased just a little right there, but not too bad. I kind of wiped my mouth there a little bit, so not too shabby. This is the worst I've ever seen it collect in this little nasal little line right there. But I've also been kind of wiping my nose just a little bit because I've been struggling with some sinus crud. So anyway, my thoughts on this matte made. I love this stuff, okay? I really, really do. I've worn it, I looked about 8 or 9 times since I got it. And I've worn it with a variety of different primers. It seems to do really well with just about every primer that I have. I do find it does best if I kind of bake my nose just a little bit, meaning I put a little layer of powder on, kind of a thick layer, just leave it while I do my eye makeup and then dust it off. It makes my nose last a good 10 to 12 hours without needing to blot or powder again. This would probably be my go-to foundation if it didn't wasn't quite so yellow. It is a little yellow, but I can make it work. I just wish they had a very light, one of the light shade in pink. My brain is very scattered because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So yeah, CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation gets a big 2 thumbs up for me. CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, a big 2 thumbs up for me. This is one of their best foundations that CoverGirl has made. Like I said, if it was just had this light of a shade, but a slight pinker base, it would be perfect. It really, really would. And so now I'm going to go downstairs, peel off these disgusting Grody Lee sweat on scrubs, take a hot shower, and go to bed so that I can do this all over again tomorrow. Well, actually, so I can do this all over again tonight. And with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and take care of yourself, or you'll end up in the nursing home and you'll have me wiping your butt. Bye-bye.